Hey everybody, I'm ZeldaMaster, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at some new gameplay for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. And as you can see, it's of Urbosa, the character I've been looking forward to the most when it comes to playing this game and overall just seeing how she plays. And I have to say, she looks pretty awesome. Like, this does not disappoint. So this was revealed to us during the Nintendo Treehouse gameplay, as you can see displayed on screen. And this happened not even an hour ago from when recording this. You can watch it on Nintendo's channel, but I am just so excited that I just wanted to make my own video talking about this and giving you guys my opinions, as we've gotten a lot of information, not just about Urbosa and what we're gonna later see Zelda here in Gerudo Town / Gerudo Desert. This, small bit of gameplay, but we're also going to see gameplay of the menu and of a different section, which I'll make a separate video about, giving my opinions on. Just in general, there's been so much hype for this game, and it's looking to be a lot better than I expected. But let's look at, piece by piece. So yes, we got Urbosa footage. This is the character, like I've said, the champion, the one I've been looking forward to the most when it comes to playing with, because she is my favorite champion in Breath of the Wild and just generally one of my favorite characters. And as mentioned by one of these gamer girls that are actually displaying the game for us during the Treehouse, which yeah, they do go over some interesting tidbits, so if you do watch the original video, you can listen to that, but I'll kind of summarize what they've mentioned. And one of the things that I'm really looking forward to, and that's definitely worth noting, is with Urbosa, we're going to learn a lot more about her backstory and her connection with Zelda's mother, and how she kind of took, the role of Zelda's mother after she passed away and everything. So, yeah, that was sort of confirmed to us by this live stream here. Like, I believe one of the 3 people showcasing this game told us this, so I guess you could say it's 100% confirmed. There's even more things that have been confirmed, which I'll get into in the next video. That's super interesting, but in general, just knowing that we're really gonna learn more about this game's backstory from Breath of the Wild, that is, in Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, is amazing. And look at this. I don't think we've ever seen a Korok be collected. This was a joke I feel like a lot of us already assumed would be in the game instead of the Skulltulas. And yeah, they're there. So another thing that we actually get to see real quick, which I do like how they kind of display, is, yes, the Gerudo bar that, you do one of the side quests in, and overall you can just kind of see Gerudo woman hanging out, drinking, chillaxing. I think it's really cool how it's almost like a 1-to-1 scale of Breath of the Wild. It does look a bit smaller, but I believe that's just because of the way the camera zoomed out. Plus, you don't play as Urbosa in Breath of the Wild and move around. She is huge, as you can see, compared to Link and Zelda, and she looks amazing. I love all of her electrical attacks. I like how she uses sword and shield, very fast-paced, kind of like Link, but even faster. The spin looks amazing with the stasis combined onto it, and then having Link kind of chime in with some attacks. Overall, yeah, Urbosa is looking clean as hell. She's definitely going to be my main. I'm going to level her up to the max and definitely play with her a lot. But as you can see, the little guardian's also tagging along. I'm assuming this mission, lore-wise, will be just about Yiga's invading Gerudo Town when Link and Zelda were there with Urbosa, and they're just there to fend him off. But there's some Bokoblins as well, and here's some Zelda gameplay with a giant remote bomb shooting more remote bombs. Very weird. It's kind of like a Tektite for some reason. That's what I think of, the way it like moves like a spider. But yeah, Zelda is going to be very dependent on her Sheikah Slate. Makes sense. She's always been a magic-based character, and since this game's magic is Sheikah tech, she'll be using tons of it. And one of the attacks she's going to use in a bit is really, really funny. So I definitely want to point that out when it does happen. It fits to what she does. I mean, I love what Koei Tecmo does. They take small references and expand on it, and are like, hey, look, you remember this? Well, we do, and it does this. So I believe this is it. Yes. So Zelda takes pictures, as we know. Here she's going to take photos of all of them. Each one that was scanning the Sheikah Slate gets attacked. It is absolutely hilarious. Too bad I don't think there's a compendium. It didn't look like there was, but the fact that, you know, you can kind of do a move like that is amazing. But okay, back to Urbosa, the gameplay we really want to see. I mean, that was our first time seeing gameplay of Zelda, but let's be real, not too amazing. I'm sure there's some people who really want to see Zelda, but I was here for Urbosa, and she just looks so good. I love how huge she is compared to all the enemies, like her scale, because she is a, you know, giant compared to like Link and Zelda, and you feel that. And here, this Muso, this reminds me a lot of like Ganon's Muso from the original Hyrule Warriors, that snap and the lightning all around her, and it makes sense that she would have, you know, the strength and might that reminds me of Ganon, as she is Gerudo, and she kind of looks like Ganon when you actually see her up close. It's mainly the Gerudo nose that they share, but yeah, playing as a Gerudo that, in my opinion, is the best out of all of the champion abilities is amazing, because Urbosa's Fury was so badass, and you can see her Fury with every strike she pretty much takes, as it does insane amounts of AoE damage, and as you can see, every character will use the runes, but what I like is the Yiga Blademaster is doing attacks very similar to what it does in Breath of the Wild, but I don't think every character can use a glider, as they haven't really shown gliders outside of Link and Impa. We've seen Impa with the glider, but we haven't seen Urbosa, so instead they go for some more brutal attacks to kill the Yiga Clan Bladesmen, and here we see some more Yiga Clan. So this whole thing is just kind of fending off the Yiga, which I'm really excited to learn more backstory and the battle that happened between them and the Gerudo. But yes, we get a overworld boss that we see from the Gerudo deserts, and that is Molduga. Molduga, as the Yiga foot soldier literally cries out. But hold up. What is interesting here, and I don't know if they meant to show us this, as this is where they quit from the gameplay itself. But yes, it says as one of the objectives, defeat Master Kohga. So we're seeing young Master Kohga. Obviously, with him being a Sheikah, it makes sense that he ages like the Sheikah. You know, they have a very long lifespan. So maybe the reason why he was so easy to beat in Breath of the Wild was because he was just an old washed up man that, you know, could barely battle to begin with, and now we're gonna see his young self, and obviously he's gonna survive because he makes his way into Breath of the Wild 100 years later. So to me, that is so cool. Like, I knew we were gonna see Master Kohga, but now it is confirmed, whether Nintendo meant to or not, we see it. So yeah, I just thought I'd pause, really show this, but that's pretty much all there is to that, and you know, take what you will. They cut it off here, but you know, like I said, if you want to hear him talk, you can watch the original video. I know some of you guys do want to kind of listen to my opinions while I commentate over it. So like I said, it's a let's play that I'm not playing. I like how they skipped that little scene. It was going to show Link standing on a Sheikah tower, as confirmed by looking at this menu that you can teleport to Sheikah towers and to different locations and do missions, and this is how you do missions throughout the game. Like, it looks so good. It's literally based off of Breath of the Wild's map, but way more detailed, as you're going to be replaying certain events that happened in different parts, and it is done so well. Like, this looks so good. I cannot wait to re-explore all of these areas, especially before the Great Calamity. As the map we're looking at it right now is before the Great Calamity, you can see certain structures still built, and we're going to see gameplay of it in the next video. So I want to focus this video on Urbosa and Zelda, mainly Urbosa because she deserved it, but I'm going to make a video talking about the menu and the other mission they take on through this menu that they're showcasing here. So yeah, join me for the next video. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this, and let me know which champion you're most excited for, and if it's Urbosa, then, you know, you get hyped, because yeah, she looked good. But anyways, yeah, that about does it. This looks so good, but I'll get more into it in the next video, so I'll see you guys then.